Hi, welcome to another episode of Comma TV. This week I'm in Washington Square Park in New York, and we're still talking about emails as we were last week. So how do you make sure that your emails get read? Specifically talking about e-commerce this week. So I'm not massively into fashion, but I'm on quite a few clothing email lists because I order my clothes online, and it's a really good place to look at what works really well and what doesn't. There's some really bland stuff coming out from clothing companies, subject lines like autumn colours, or sometimes even subject lines with the word newsletter in, and these just aren't going to get open, they're not interesting. And the great thing with e-commerce is you can actually track what works and what doesn't really closely. So you can track your clicks and your conversions, so you can see which emails are generating the sales. So it's a good idea to test what does and doesn't work for your list. But two things that I would advise avoiding are being bland, so inject some personality into your emails. And another thing that works is adding in a bit of urgency. One of the brands that I get emails from that does this really well is Oasis. So they send out emails that do add a bit of personality. I've got one here, and they say, "Stop pretending you're not buying a new pair of boots this season." So it's a bit jokey, a bit tongue-in-cheek, and it just gets personality across, and a lot of their emails are like that, and they tend to have subject lines like "Don't miss out on the latest print," things that really add a bit of scarcity. So these are the kinds of things you can do to make sure that your emails get opened and get read. That's it for this week. Bye for now.